Hey, folks. Well, that went to the credits pretty quickly. There we go. Red Doom over Blue Doom. Today, I'm going to be playing a map that was submitted to the Doom World forums on April the 27th by Decibel. It's called Wicked Demo, Work in Progress Doom Minisode. And I picked up on this because I was looking at things have slowed down a bit on Doom World. There was a period where there were new uploads every day, sometimes several new uploads a day. But yeah, things have ground to a halt a bit. I was looking for something newish to play, some like fresh stuff, and I started looking for things that hadn't gotten any response. And this is posted on April the 27th this year, so 2026, and that's like 4 months ago now, and it received one like and no replies, which is a shame. Decibel says this: there aren't many Doom 1 WODs, so I decided to make one. Wicked is inspired by Sigil and Thy Flesh Consumed. Maps are small and tough. Currently it's just a demo. I'll probably finish it after I'm done with Mud and Rust. Here's a link to Mud and Rust, and that was posted in September 2025, the end of September. And was updated earlier in April this year. What else is there to it? So from the README, yeah, it's the same stuff. It says it's tested in DSDO Doom, PR Boom Plus. I put it on comp level 9. The game is Doom 1. 2 levels, new from scratch, build time about 3 days. Yeah, it's a shame this got overlooked. So I'm here to fix that. Let's give it a shot. Wicked Demo. That's the episode I want. I'm going to play Hurt Me Plenty, as I always do. Oh, okay. Oh. How long is it going to take that cyber to kill the Baron? I love Hate Machine. That's Hate Machine by James Paddock playing. Awesome. Right. Oh, okay. This is very Sigil. Very, very Sigil. So if I run into this... Whoa, okay. Did I just telefrag? I telefragged a Baron, man. It's the first time that's ever happened. Okay, well, this is incredibly tough. And shotgunner start teleporting in? That's crazy. But I can get him to... Right, if I just drop down here whilst they kill each other... Are they still fighting? Okay, so I might be able to telefrag that guy if I go up here. Oh! Right, yeah. Double kill, I guess. Okay, so... Those shotgunners teleporting in as well. It's like, so, okay, so I shouldn't fire a shot, basically. Now I'm dead. Okay, so I don't think I can really make it back. Surely those guys are infighting, right? No? I thought that big rocket I got to face must have antagonized the Baron. Oh well. Geometry is quite awkward as well. Okay. That should have antagonized the two Barons. Did that other Baron get knocked off the edge? Yeah, I think they did. I can't hear them. Okay, right. Four kills? We're going to get 4 kills. Surely. No, that's it. Weird. Right, now I'm just going to keep running. So it seems like... Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Wow, 8 kills. We're going to get to 9. And that's going to be it. Nice, okay. So it is possible. No, I can't run straight to that thing because I need those shotgunners to kill each other or... Okay, well, fuck this. Let's explore. And what about this other teleporter? Does that go somewhere else? No. Ah, fuck it. Okay. I might still be able to make this. He's still on me. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Damn, I should not have hesitated there. Yes, great. Oh, shit. Okay, that gets Cacodemons into the mix. Fuck. Okay, so that might... Oh, fuck. Yeah. That was 10 enemies, though. Can Can I open that? No, that's just right. Yeah, he gets beamed off a lot, which kind of screws things. Right, and now I'm locked again. Did that Baron not get hit by that? I've got to. There's something I've got to look into with Doom mechanics. Because I often see this thing where an enemy will get hit once by an enemy projectile, and they won't react, and it'll take a second hit before they do. Anyway, let's get ourselves killed. Haha, nice. Get wrecked. Did that kill all those imps? Yeah, I think it did. 7, not bad. Out, out, no, 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 no. Fuck. Okay. Well, I've pretty much had it now, but if I do get up to top, I've got to go forwards and then left very quickly. Those shotgunners are going to have to kill someone sooner or later. What if I take a shot now? Shotgunners up there are going to try and shoot me and get themselves killed. Kill each other. Of course, now even if I do telefrag one of them, there'll be loads of them blocking my way. Yeah, this is pointless. Hey! But no Hell Knight, no Baron. Come on, you should be killing each other. Not me. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh shit. Man. Okay. Okay, that brings in Kakos. Okay, so can I run in here now? I'm going to save here. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Okay, so those imps are fighting him now, so wait for them to die, and then try and get him to kill the things that remain in there. Yeah, I think I'm safe. Why did I switch to... The visuals are cool. I really like the sigiliness of it. A lot of shotgunners, as Romero would have intended. That's it, up there, right? Ironically, I think this thing might be better if I would... Right, yeah, I'll wake up everybody. Cool, I'm progressing. Back. Great. Was that something opening to reveal even more enemies? Oh, lost fucking souls, man, you've got to be kidding me. Hey. Fuck off. Okay, I'm back here. Oh my god. No, hang on, sorry, I'm dropping back down here. Hey. See you, Kako. Hey, I'm winning. Man. Hey, I made it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look, man, this is too tough for me. I would say it's fucking awesome. And yeah, very, very sigil. The Cyber Demon immediately, and loads of shotgunners, and the Cyber Demon is your main threat, and you've got to use the shotgun. The initial challenge, I think, like the fact there's so many ways you can get locked is ridiculous. The rest of it, I can see that it's just like really, really punishing. Like the fact that you fire a shot and that brings in more shotgunners, which confuses battle because you need to make infighting work right. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think after that it's still like relentlessly punishing, but it's like yeah, it's meant to be, and I can see why. The beginning just feels like there are so many things that can go wrong. It just feels like cruel and unusual. I mean, fair play. I do most of the time when I see something which is like, all right, this is obviously just completely conceptually outside of my skill level, I'll be like, right, fuck it, I'm out. And I don't know, I've died. I haven't been keeping count of my deaths, but I've played this for like 20 minutes. The fact that I wanted to persevere shows that, you know, I'm engaged, right? Brutally punishing, kept on killing me, but I'm like, no, I can do this, I can do this. And I could to some degree. But like what happens if I, what was my last save here? I think like it is just designed to be excessively punishing and for there not to be any let up. I think a bit more exploration. I mean, you know, there's a break here. I'm safe there. Oh, that's hurtful, is it? Right. Ugh. Let's go back through here. There's no secrets. Yeah. I think this is all really cute. Like the geometry, the aesthetics. You've really, really nailed it. The fact there's no secrets is annoying. So I'd kind of like, you know, I'd like a little break to go like, oh, that's cute, that's cool, that's a nice thing for me. There's none of that. That stuff of like total darkness with only silhouettes visible and the candles as your only kind of thing is like, man, come on, that's still really tough. And it's impressive the way, like, every time you think, like, okay, that's the thing I'm meant to do. I always know the thing I'm meant to do. And I'm always like, wow, really? So it is like, I really respect the design of that. But it's just a bit too tough. Am I going to bother with this? Because I am like more than half the way through. Okay, I'll carry on a bit more. Fuck, man. Oh, shit. I think it's just too many enemies. Can I take a break here? I can't even see when, like... Oh, brilliant. I think it's too dark here. Like, the number of things you've got to watch out for. And it's like, it's hard to realise that the Cyber Demon's got line of sight on you. It's hard to figure out the geometry of the place. Like, it's hard to realise you can't duck into the place the imps are in. I think little things like that, and I think that's what confused me. I don't have any specific suggestions off the top of my head, but the initial scenario, we've got that ring, and the geometry of everything is it's ambiguous. Like, the pitch darkness is good to some degree, but it's also, I don't think it should be pitch darkness everywhere all the time. I don't think it's necessary there, right? In the big cavernous room you escape from the Cyber Demon into, like, that's the first time you get like a proper respite, or respite as some people call it. I don't like that. But first time you get to have a breather and go like, all right, I've got a challenge here where there's no Cyber Demon shooting at me. It's pitch darkness with those little candles to show you the places you can step. That's cool. And the fact that you can only see the silhouettes, and the candles, it's awesome. Down here, the fact that it's pitch darkness is not helpful, in my opinion. It's very ambiguous what the geometry is, where you can go, where you can't, what's just opened up, where the enemies are, where the Cyber Demon has got visibility of you and where he hasn't. And just making everything pitch darkness on top of that is just unnecessary. I think you should be able to see what's going on in there. Let's see what happens next. Shotgun is great. Yeah, awesome. I've got the chain gun, so... Man. Yeah. I think that's all of them. So what does that change? I can cut up here now. Oh, thank God. This opens up. When I go down here, that's going to open up behind me and I'm going to be in lava, and this is so punishing. My God. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, I'm so close to the end, but like, I think I've got a bit of a headache, and I don't see how I'm going to deal with that. That space is so tight. There's lava. I need those guys to infight, but like, it feels like so much RNG. And the thing is, with the beginning fight, right, there's so much RNG involved in that. It's all just chance, right? Like, well, no, there's things you've got to do. There's movements you've got to do, but a lot of it's luck. And you can focus on that because that's like, it's the first thing. And, you know, like hardcore players, speedrunners, etc., when there's a non-linear aspect of a map, they will do the trickiest, most RNG stuff first, always, because then you can just like go, right, I'm going to try this first. If it doesn't work out, then great, I can restart. Whereas if you leave that to the end, you could do everything right and it could be completely fucked up at the last minute. With this, like, I mean, this situation, the geometry, the architecture, I think the only place you can go that the only place you can go that doesn't have line of sight from the cyber demon is lava, and you've got one high tier and two mid tier enemies. How you navigate that geometry whilst dodging fire, trying to stay out of lava, trying to stay out of immediate melee, even because the monsters are blocking you as well. There's so little room to move. So, like, trying to engineer the necessary fights to get the enemies distracted so that you can focus with like one, and wandering around this tiny space with fucking missiles raining down on you and trying to shotgun like a Kako and a, like, the ideal scenario is like that Kako and that, let's say these two, right? The two enemies there, they get fighting each other and they put themselves in a convenient place that isn't in my way. Like, ideally, this, like the spar corner on the left there, so that I can still walk around this thing. And that means I'd only have to deal with one remaining Kako and the Pinky, whilst avoiding lava and fire damage. So that's like, in an ideal scenario, that's 8 shotgun shots. I think I'd miss some of them because I'm a keyboard-only player. We're talking about a long time for RNG to work out to our advantage. And then you've got to go back into the lava to fight imps that you don't have visibility of, because in order to get out of the lava and out of the cyber demon's field of view, you've got to be so close that you can't get line of sight on them. So I think this situation is just way too hard, especially on Hurt Me Planning. It's ridiculous. That's just like, it's just cruel. And it is, again, like I said, massively RNG dependent. Massively RNG dependent. You just need incredibly good luck to get out of that. I think more affordances need to be given to that. Fair play for it not being in total darkness, though. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do... let me look up my cheats. I'm going to explore the map. Let's see. Cheat codes hard-coded in SourceBots. So what do I want? I want monsters not to attack. TNT EM, okay. Let's see if I can do that before... So, backwards to safety, TNT EM. 80 monsters killed. 80? Oh, because of the 5 lost souls. Right. So this, I mean, the geometry is solid. You know, it's not random shapes. I just think it's just incredibly unforgiving. Mind you, because there is no safety, because when you get to these teleporters, you just end up here as sitting duck with a split second of not being able to move, no momentum, with this guy just staring down the barrel of a gun, basically. So, you know, part of me wants to say, like, oh, you should have the ability to, you know, teleport out of this soft lock of the inner ring, or this soft lock of below the door, or this one, or this one. But if there's not enough space to move there, so if you just go down there and go, like, I'm just going into a teleporter, and you end up here, I'd probably be just as pissed off. So yeah, probably best to keep those as like death traps. But let's see what happens. Okay, that opens up. Is that the thing shutting behind me? So I've got to go around here to do this. That brings up the extra lights, the extra paths. I mean, this is such cool design. I've got to go over here. I go over here and hit this switch. The fact that that switch doesn't toggle, there's no skull in it or anything, that's odd. And yeah, there's that switch. Yeah, why is that switch not interactive? It's so odd. Hang on, I just want to... Yeah, okay, so that raises the next part. I mean, this is great design, very well designed. And the lowering of the doors, the slow lowering of things as you come in, the geometry changing, that's great. And, you know, yeah, expertly replicated from the Canon. And everything's so tight, right? There's these set pieces, there's these contained environments. I really love that. It's like, this is your challenge now, and this is your challenge now. And so, yeah, I drop down here, and that opens up, and hang on, id clip. So there's 3 imps up there. 2 is the... Is the Baron in here as well? Is his corpse hidden underneath one of those corpses? Oh, that opens this, okay. Yeah, this fight is just impossible. Like, there's no way you can be expected to get through those areas. But, like, I mean, I'd say the pinky feels unnecessary. Well, if it's, like, particularly cruel. I mean, in its own right, it's like, oh, there's a shit, I hit this switch and there's a pink in front of me. Maybe there could have been a funny moment where actually it blocks me from a cyber missile, but then the next missile is going to hit me. I'm not going to be able to move anywhere significantly to avoid the next one, so... Okay, so then I have to go back, and then that involves another switch. Oh, and that opens up the way over here. Presumably this is going to open? No. And then I've got, okay, a box of shotgun shells. And then I kill the cyber. And then the path up here. Man, that is... Oh, I think the textures weren't pegged right there. Let's just see that again. Okay, the top 3 steps, the textures are pegged to the tops. They look like they're rising, but the bottom one, the texture is bottom pegged, so it looks like it's growing rather than rising. Slight bug. You know what? I'm going to say that is just awesome. That is really, really beautiful. Really, really well observed. Incredible tribute to Sigil. But having said that, I think that the only thing it really does different to Sigil is being, you know, it's a masterful style exercise. But the only thing it does significantly different to Sigil is just being not having quite the elegance of being seen to be feasible enough, having the right level of holding back. Like, it's just very, very Sigil. The cyber in the middle, always being like, it's just like, yeah, it's a tribute to Sigil. So there's very little that I can say like, oh, but there was this aspect of something else to it that was also cool. It's like, it's just Sigil, but more annoying. But still incredibly impressive, And I think if I was a better player, I might have persevered with that final fight. So let's see. And there are no enemies here, right? Okay, so this was the final fight, and then it's like, right, whoa, dodge a few rockets and bam, gotcha, sucker. Funny that there's those shotgun shells there, though. I like that as a kind of troll, like, kind of like, well, this is what we're giving you, now deal with him. But yeah, you know, I thought as I saw the teleporter, I'm going to be like, that's probably going to be a... That's probably going to be a telefrag. And this is cool. Like, the rising structures, very good. The moving architecture is great. These lava pits, the way they extend is pretty ugly, IMO. there's a kind of like, because there's like wandering around here at the beginning, there's a lot of emergent threats. It's very difficult, you know, your brain is in survival mode, and you're kind of like, I don't really have time to appreciate the architecture of what's around me, especially because it's so fucking dark. Um, but you go like, right, there's lots of complex stuff going on. There's many things I have to watch out for, and a lot of luck I need, and I can't put one foot wrong or I will fucking die instantly. That's how this whole fight works. And then I have to, you know, when you finally do manage to open that door, you're still like in panic mode. You're in constant panic mode until you manage to get into here and have that breather. So, like, the most of what you get to see of this area, the most of what you get to take in, that isn't just pure panic, threat detection, muscle memory, fight or flight, is this lava. This full bright lava along these kind of like awkward geometric lines with nondescript lumps of black and two little things there. I think like, and I don't know, the space down here is maybe too tight. I would maybe make this a bit bigger, because, you know, like in a successful playthrough, you should not be spending much time down here when this is lowered. Let me show you again. Let's. All right, back away and what's that code again? TNTM. And what's God mode? No, that's what's it? Code's the original game. IDDQD. Yeah, Q is bound to arch file jump, and I can't unset it. It's quite funny that there is actually, this is all designed, and there are like lips in the architecture and stuff. You know, there's like there is detailing out here, but yes. So to finish my point, you could explore all this stuff in theory. That's funny, but the thing is, what happens is that you're going to be spending a lot of time down here, panicking over here, going like, oh, I have to go to that, or I have to go to that, or stuck down here. It's the only thing you've got real full visibility of, and this is the only safe space you have. And like running across the lava to there is a moment of relative calm. So the fact that this space is under-designed, at least in ways that you can see, because there's kind of lips over there, but it's like pretty much pitch darkness, so I can't see it. I think a bit more detailing, like variety in the lava, a bit more organic forms, a bit more doodads, a bit more dramatic lighting, maybe cracks in the floor, more cracks in the ceiling, I don't know. And making this space bigger so that you don't have like this kind of awkward like bumping into this thing as like, oh, this is an awkward space. Yeah. I think that would just like add quality of life and a bit of artistry to the few things the player can actually make out in the first, like, what are going to be like, well, I think for me was like the first 15 minutes of gameplay. I didn't see anything beyond this, really. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Let's add clip. Yeah, I was thinking, like, as I was failing all the time as well, that like this place felt geometrically wonky, and it's not. It's actually, the detailing is gorgeous. The styles are lovely. It's just that you can't see anything, which is, granted, is a stylistic choice. But it's the things that you can see feel a bit wonky. And the fact that I can't really see anything else just makes me feel, this just feels wrong. And especially with this and the bumping into that thing. And like kind of being stuck here, but not realizing you're stuck. it feels wonky and amateurish, or it feels like kind of janky. Janky is the word. It feels janky, and I think this has been designed gorgeously along the optimal path, absolutely gorgeously. But it's that non-optimal path that needs to feel non-janky as well, and there needs to be more spaces of like non-critical path, more breathing spaces, I reckon. Although yes, Sigil is very tight, very very tight. But yeah, that's I've rambled long enough. That was overall really fun, and yeah, thanks. I'm really sorry nobody paid attention to this when you released it, but it's awesome work, and yeah, that's so I mentioned that one bug about the texture, didn't I? And now we've got map 2. Thanks for playing. Oh, cheers. Oh, so I'll turn off the sheets. Oh, it is just this room. Yeah, okay. Just looking at the red. Cool. It's a cool room. Nice. Yeah, well, thank you for playing. More people should have played. I'm sorry more people didn't play it. And yeah, I'll be bumping that thread and uploading this to YouTube. Well, yeah, I don't have much more to say than that. So, yeah, thank you very much. And I wish you all the best in future endeavours. But for now, I'm going to say ciao. Bye-bye.